Good morning. It is December 30th. 28 degrees, I believe. With a cold wind. Dad's got the mixer grinder coming. We're gonna put some corn in the bunks for the calves. I think later we will be working inside our tarp shed, stringing a new tarp at the end, and also feed the calves. We fed all the cows yesterday. They're all satisfied, chilling. But I'm gonna get these bunks lined up and I'll bring you back. So this is all gear driven from factory. In our old mixer grinder, Dad converted it with an orbital motor on this shaft to run the flighting. This is all rusted out
after 100 years.
Yeah. So anyway,
of sitting outside,
it the auger, when we were trying to adjust it, we pushed the auger in and it came loose from its base here. Then it made this gear come away from this gear, so it was just grinding and the auger plugged. So we're gonna hopefully add this piece of metal, start on the back side and wrap it around the front. Weld it all the way around the base and weld it all the way here. So this auger will hold true with the pivot, and then hopefully that gear will stay there. I thought, well, the bearing is shot as well, but yeah, that's what I thought the first problem was.
And then when we get the welder over here again, and we can touch this on there too. Remember you were asking?
Yeah.
We can snap that back on there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna get the welder and torch out here.
Sometime this beer.
Hang on!
Now what we need is heat right in there. Yeah. I can see better now. Burn through. Yep. That's good.
Good enough for now?
I guess it's gonna have to work. We'll find out when we get down there and it loads up with stuff and it starts grinding because the bearing's out. Then we're really in trouble. And I'm assuming if we fix that bearing, we're gonna fix them two bearings to get this shaft out. And then we have that bearing in front too. It's running on the air race. So.
And Dad and I were working on wind fence 2 days ago. Obviously you can see the new boards to the old boards. Wasn't much left of her, but we got her all figured out. So we'll get Dad the gates open here and I'm out of here. We'll get the calves over. I just got done working on the tarp barn here. In the very back, what did we put? A 20 by 30 tarp on each side. One on that side and one on the other side. We did that one yesterday, and we just did that one today. I forgot the camera in the skid steer, and just forgot about it. Had no time for it because everything was two-handed, trying to hold the entire tarp up and then having to hold the 2x4 up to then screw it to the telephone pole to sandwich that tarp up. But we got her. Finally figured out how to take the windows out of this thing. You take those screws out and you're able to, it's a two-piece window here, so you can slide this back, or you got a clip back here, so wherever you want to have a breeze coming through the cab. Well, anyway, come to find out, you can just take two screws out, and this rotates backwards, falls out, and then if you push this back window forward a little bit and push it straight up, it goes into the weather stripping here, and the bottom is able to click out. And so I got these two nice and clean on this side. I couldn't figure out how to get this window out. There's a strip here, and there is two screws on each end. Took them out and tried popping it out, but it didn't work, so usually we end up having to take a paintbrush and scrubbing, because on a John Deere the mesh is on the outside, and we previously had a cat skid steer way back when, and that the metal was on the inside, and so it was way easier accessible to clean the window, being it was on the outside. So, but I'm going to put the skid steer away, and I got a whole bunch of screws, got the Sawzall, and a few drivers I need to put away. So, but I cleaned the skid steer out yesterday, and I figured I better put the medicine back in the shop here before that accidentally gets broken. But Dad and I got a start on tearing down the Model A. We were told that the governor does not work. And so we gotta take this off, and I believe we're just gonna bring it to a shop because I have no idea what we're doing. And it's something about the weights inside, and I'm not familiar whatsoever. And we did get the coolant pipe loose here. Some mice decided it was a good idea. Usually there's a rubber hose that goes here that connect. And the mice thought it was a good idea to build a nest in here by getting through the radiator and building an entire nest. And we're not able to get this off because the fan shaft is in the way, but I believe there's a mouse nest further in there, but Dad's got high hopes and says there isn't. But we need to find a new tube of this, or got to figure out if we can take these two apart. I'm not sure. We're going to figure that out. Or we'll just, we can't really cut it and save it here because I can feel it's rusty all the way down to here. So there ain't no saving that. But once we get this switched out, governor fixed, I think we'll be ready to rock. Yeah, I don't think there's, oh yeah, and I think the magneto needs a little bit of work. Gasket cover is all we need. I think that should be working. But for now, appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to subscribe. Little cocksucker. And I'll see you in the next one.